Hello my faithful faggots. My name is Pickles, the gayest man in the universe, and today I will be going to Macross City. Now Macross City is a large fictional town that is found within the balls of the fictional big-ass Swell interstellar transforming spacecraft SDF-1 Macross from the equally swell Japanese cartoon show, Super Dimension Fortress Macross. Despite the swell sexy name that gives me a raging boner, the size of this sexy spaceship, 1,210 meters, still pales in comparison to my 300-mile-long cock. Ha ha ha. Also, DJ Swell 69 is an anime purist, so he's gonna work with the original material and names rather than use the names used in the US incarnation of Super Dimension Fortress Macross that is known as Robotech the Macross Saga. So try not to get too butt hurt if I keep saying Hikaru Ichijo instead of Rick Hunter. When I get into Macross City, there will be a mastodonic big-ass fucking line of chin-chong Chinese cooks that think that they own the fucking place, drunken American Marines who are lining up for lolicon porn, more Chinese chinkers, young horny Japanese teens with raging boners over that skank mid-May, more Chinese cooks, niggers, salarymen, and more chinks waiting outside to get tickets to see a mid-May concert. I will be waiting in line and having a steamy sweaty sexual fantasy of that sexy manly man Captain Global to be stripped down to a sexy speedo and preparing to smoke my huge cock like he does with his tobacco, and the sexual pleasure of Global's mustache tickling my ballsack while he gives me a blowjob will vaporize the fourth wall in the same manner as the SDF-1 blows blows away his Zentradi shit with its sexy super laser, and I will start to rape every man in line like why are you sad little fuckers wasting your time lining up to see that ugly slut mid-May? She isn't going to fuck you or anything, so get your delusions of grandeur out of your head. Probably most of you sick fucks are pedophiles. I'm going Gangnam style on your asshole. Whoops, wrong continent. But I'll probably get to PSY's bum real soon. Suck my cock, chug down my love suck, bitches. Bag that last swell. After that I will see some sexy bum boys in flight suits running in the other direction. Seeing a man in uniform will make me super horny, and I will follow these sexy bastards to some military complex that houses lots and lots of Valkyrie fighters. I will walk up to one of the sexy skin-tight spacesuit wearing studs while he is about to board his seaman white Valkyrie fighter, that sexy Hikaru Ichijo. Hikaru Ichijo will say, "Hey Max, those Zentradi bastards are gonna attack us and you're not even in your flight suit. Also, why have you dyed your hair blonde? I liked you better with blue hair, and Roy Fokker isn't gonna appreciate another blondie hanging around the flight decks." I will say, "I don't know what the flying dildos you're talking about, but I am not Max Janinas. My name is Pickles, the gayest man in board the SDF-1, and I want to ride you up your asshole." Hikaru Ichijo will then say, "Listen you sick fuck, I don't have time for this bullshit and I gotta prepare." We have plenty of time for a quickie. Those Zentradi bum boys can wait. My boyfriend is a pilot. Using your flight helmet as a dildo. It's like a reverse fart in my asshole. The way that most flight uniforms in most Mech cartoon programs are getting more tighter and tighter, you think most pilots will be ass naked soon. Suck my cock. Here's some more hair gel for your already overgrown mop. Bag that last swell. While taking Hikaru Ichijo's anal innocence, I will lose my balance and fall inside the Valkyrie's cockpit, and my newly acquired fighter will be ejected into space. While flying out in space, I will be seeing an epic battle with lots and lots of Valkyrie fighters in their various battle modes duking it out with those Zentradi battle pods. These battle pods will remind me of testicles flying towards my face when my bum buddies turkey slap my face during our swell mega bum rump orgies. But the swellest and sexiest scene are those huge Zentradi battle cruises, of which will look like giant detached cocks of various shapes and sizes. Especially that huge Zentradi command ship, which despite being longer than the SDF-1 it still tails in comparison with my 300-mile-long penis. Seeing all those fighting cocks and these ball battlers will make me so motherfucking horny that I will grab my joystick and start to masturbate like a huge ass sexy love ships shooting endless raves of love balls towards my cum white poopy fighter. Bag that last swell. and my love explosion will flood the cockpit with my man juices and I will start to spin out of control. I will be pushing buttons and switches and banging the various controls with my cock in hopes that I might press something that resembles a stop button like smack 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 and my Valkyrie will end up inside the interior of a Zentradi battleship. I will leave the total mess that is my down Valkyrie and explore the Zentradi battleship. I will see an actual Zentradi, us who are just like typical humans but 10 times larger, and 10 times sexier. I will probably be the equivalent of an action figure to this huge sexy bum boy, but looking up the legs I will see the bulge of this guy's love package and imagining the sight of this guy's scrotum from this point of view will make me break out in the need to masturbate like bag. That was Swell. The Zentradi will look down to see who was making the sexy sound, and he will be horrified to see a teeny tiny bum juggler stepping in the middle of a huge puddle of man mayonnaise. He will try to step on me but I will use my homosexual cat-like reflexes to dodge his boot and I will rape him like what the fuck? What the fuck? Raping this guy's boot is just plain and swell. I feel like a chihuahua who is fucking his master's foot using the oversized bootstrap as a dildo. Looks like I'm in an uncomfortable position here. I better get out of here. I'll just show myself the way out. Bag. That was close. My high-pressure cum shot will send me flying into another room with that pissed-off Zentradi in pursuit. I will quickly look around the room that I just landed in and see some strange water tank-like contraptions of which a Zentradi is resting inside of, and seems to be shrinking to human size. I will get a sexy swell idea and run towards the contraption and using my 300-mile-long cock I will use it to smack the controls that are like 100 meters above me like smack 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 and the control panel will make a noise of which sounds like the machine is starting up. I will enter through the machine and I will notice that I am starting to grow in size and after a few seconds I will emerge from the machine as a sexy Zentradi. The Zentradi, us who I fucked his boot earlier on will come come and say hey, I just saw my prawn flying. Go here, we better find him quickly before he decontaminates us with his culture. I'm right here. Now I'm back and playing on the same game field. You obviously never been raped by another Zentradi. Using the cum that I recently just done your boot as anal. Feel the 3,000-mile-long cock ravaging your love hole. Being a Zentradi is very swell. To suck my cock. Prepare to be contaminated by my love juices. Yak, culture. At this point, retired Danik and his sexy little crony Exodal Falmo will storm from their bridge and say what the hell is going on here. And I will say hello, my name is Pickles and I have come to turn Macross City into Swellcross City. And Excel will say how can you do that when you are not on board the supervision army vessel of which we are trying to capture. I will make a quick change to my previous line and say good point my swell sexy red-headed penis raider. Hello, my name is Pickles and I have come to turn the Zentradi into the Swell Travy. Ritai will look at me, though his green eye piece and see you don't really sound like a proper War Hungry Zentradi warrior when you talk like that, especially when you say such foreign words like swell sexy red-headed penis raider. Exodal will see yes, I find some words in your vocabulary very interesting, especially the word swell. Ritai will then say oh yes, that word swell, for some reason it gives me a tingling sensation in my private parts. Tell me my fellow Zentradi warrior, have you been ordered to spy on the Microns like the other three spies, Warrior, Holly, and Kanban, us whom we sent on board the supervision army vessel? I will say oh, you mean those three pedophiles of whom one of them was wearing women's clothing and all three were masturbating over episodes of Operation Kids Next Door and Muppet Babies? You could say I did briefly work with them when I raped their assholes. Both Britai and Exodal will look shocked, as if they haven't heard of such a poopy concept before, and Britai will say rape. I cannot get that word, rape, out of my mind. Please tell me warrior, what is this, rape? I will laugh like fa. And after my stomach recovers from the laugh I will say what do you mean, what is rape? Judging by the fact that you two boys hang around each other like permanent butt buddies I thought it would be flaming vague and obvious that you two guys would know what raping is. Ritai and Exodal will look at each other and say oh no, that is not the case. You see, since we Zentrabi have found that supervision army vessel in that micro-inhabited planet, we have been getting exposed to many strange and somewhat disgusting concepts of which those microns perform regularly. Things like music, kissing, tugging and like you say, raping. We find this concept of rape very interesting, even to put it, as you constantly say, swell. We would like you to show us rape. I will roll my eyes and say to myself, this is gonna take some explaining to these guys. I will say okay, I'll show you rape. First things first, take off your clothes. Both Rita and Exidel will follow my command like good little, big bitches and strip off. Seeing the sexy swellness of their sculpted bodies will give me a raging boner. And the cups of both Zentrabis will also erect and both Rita and Exidel will look shocked like they saw a bug running across the floor. I will say don't worry, it's perfectly normal. Now turn around 180 degrees and bend over. Rita will say what does this ridiculous maneuver have to do with rape? I will see you will find out soon you sexy stud. Now please just bend over. Rita will comply and I will walk up to them and show them the concept of rape. Like this is rape bitches. The total F virgins are the best fucks you can ever get. Rita's virgin type asshole needs lubing up but I prefer my sex natural. Exidel is taking it like a good little gimpy. Licking Rita's balls. Blue tastes like chicken. Fisting Exidel's bum. You must have been Exidel. That this is better than that skanky mid-May singing. I prefer Justin Bieber singing his love screams when he's getting pumped by Martin Lomax. More poopy culture in your asses. Suck my cock every time. Learn where your turn Exidel. Learn where don't thread exit. It's part of the process. Learn where now prepare to be drenched in my tummy culture. Yak, death culture. Rita and Exidel will then stand upright with massive grins on their cum-drenched faces and Rita will see yak, death culture. So this is rape. That is the greatest experience in my life. Exidel will say oh yes, oh yes, oh yes. Rape is very, 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 very swell in my bodily waste excreter. I will correct him by saying you mean rape is very, 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 very swell in my asshole. Exidel will then see yes, that sounds a whole lot sweller. Thank you Mr. Drew Pickles for showing us this miracle that is rape. Now let us call off our attack on the Macross and recall our bum boys so we can show them what rape is. I will say oh, so your guys are gonna have an orgy. Rita and Exidel will say what is this, orgy? I will say oh boy, an orgy is like rape, but with more people involved. And you get a chance to fuck all sorts of different swell faggots and have poopy bum jugglers play with your sexy genitals and, well, why don't we just wait until your men return to your sexy penis safe spaceship and I'll show you. Rita and Exidel will say thank you once again Drew Pickles, we follow you as our rape teacher. And when the rest of the Zentrabi men come back from their battle against the humans, me and my new butt buddies Rita and Exidel will start the swellest intergalactic super sexy mega rump orgy in all known space and it will sound like piece through penis. So many Zentrabi cops ripping through so many Zentrabi assholes. This is how the war against the Meltrabi really started in the Swell Macross movie. If only that sexy beast Captain Global was here. This Swell 69 should rename this video Drew Pickles goes to the Zentrabi fleet. The shadow pylon is a poopy messiah. My boyfriend's a pilot. Farewell cranial tenderness. The silver moon, red moon, or should I say silver ass cheek, red ass cheek. This is my time to be a porn star. Each Swell 69 has headed into Robotech territory. Each Swell 69, like Robotech, but you just can't beat the original. Suck my cock. Macross. Macross. My failed attempt to end the orgy with the Macross theme music. Yak, death culture. Wow, this is gonna be cock-sucking, ball-slamming, ass-manning, penis-stretching, Cleveland steamer, globbing, dildo-thumping, stent-grabbing, raping, turn your day in a microsecond swell. I think I will go to Macross City right now. See you later, my sexy faggots.